So I need your help. YouTube is doing like a weird little thing, and I'm trying to explain, but I'm also gonna link a video from Josh Hayes down below, who explained it like way better. And I don't quite want to say like YouTube is censoring your favorite creator. That's not quite what is happening. But YouTube clearly has changed something with the algorithm recently that made it harder for videos to reach people. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, like personally on my like personal YouTube account, like the videos I get on like my recommended page are not the same as like a few weeks ago. Like if I go to like my page right now, let me actually see. So I have like one video from 5 months ago, 3 months ago, then a newer video from 11 hours ago, 10 hours ago, then 6 months, 2 months, 6 years ago. Like basically it seems to have like really changed to like give you older videos, which is like I mean YouTube still makes money with them, so like but like it really has like so many old videos. Like I always loved that YouTube, the homepage, gave me like a lot of like new ASMR creators I could watch, new ASMR stuff I could watch, like new people I can discover. But like very recently, it's like so many old videos, and it's like so hard for me. I had like a time where I didn't even need to subscribe to people, because like when they uploaded new stuff, it was just on the homepage suggested to me, and that doesn't happen really anymore, right? So that is what I have noticed personally. So maybe you have noticed it as well. And apparently YouTube had this thing for like ages now, where sometimes, and they have this, it feels like every few months, where it doesn't push out videos to the people that have subscribed to channels. And of course, I only anecdotally can talk about it. Like the channel recently, this channel right here, has done really well the last few months. So thank you for that, okay? So I can't really complain about that factor. But I did have noticed that like it seems like way harder to get the views. And I don't want to sound entitled, like I don't, right? But I feel like that the title game and like the thumbnail game has gotten better over the past, and the views are not what you would expect from that. And I'm not alone with that, right? Obviously, I am still quite small considered to like some of the other bigger creators. There's like many, if you watch Josh Hayes' video, many like people with millions of subscribers have reached out to him and basically told him they have noticed the same thing. So it's a real thing. People thought for a while it has to do with restricted mode, and if you don't know, you can click your channel, your YouTube icon on the top right if you're on the browser, where your like profile picture is, and there's like restricted mode, and it should be off by default, but you can turn it on, and that's basically automatically turned on for like places like libraries and schools and stuff like that, they say. And if you, for example, turn it off right now, or rather turn it on and look at my channel, there's like to almost no videos. It's like crazy, right? It's like so many videos get like yoinked, and I'm not quite sure why they get yoinked. Like YouTube has come out and said that restricted mode like restricts channels that, for example, would not be able to fit in a library or school. That's how they said it. And then I'm like, so topics of being trans and how to deal with that does not fit in a library? That's weird. That's a weird thing to say, right? And then, of course, YouTube recently had the whole thing where they have automated to see if your account is like over 16, over 18 or whatever, right? If you're like a child or not. And restricts videos depending on that as well. And like Josh explained in his video, there's like multiple things coming together. There's one of the things that Alice in Wonderland has talked about ages ago by now, where she has noticed that basically videos that have tags and are talking about like LGBTQ things, trans things, queer things, get like less views than before. And she was like thinking about that is probably has to do with like the whole Trump thing and stuff like that, right? But basically content like that is not like as seen as like safe and like advertiser friendly anymore. I'm not entirely sure, right? But because even when she mentioned that, like, my channel was still doing fine. But that could be one of the steps towards this, right? And now, like, more things, more things have happened, obviously. And, like, one of the things is, like, the restricted mode, the 16 plus thing. But that even can't be all. There has to be, like, a fundamental change in the algorithm in the way they do push videos, which is weird. So what can you do if you want to support your favorite creators? No, you do not go to Patreon. Nah, So, of course, first of all, I don't even have a Patreon, okay? But if you wanted to, like, be a member on YouTube, I wouldn't complain. But, like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking you to maybe, I don't know, go to the Discord. The Discord is linked in the description down below. Because the Discord will notify you, if you choose so. You can choose a role in the Discord to get pinged. Will notify you whenever I upload a video on any of my channels, right? There's like different roles you can pick for like the different channels to get a ping whenever the video is uploaded. So that way you wouldn't miss anything. That's amazing, right? Right? Then, of course, you can join the streams. You can join the streams on YouTube or on Twitch. Yo, if you like really want to be supportive, maybe join them on Twitch actually. But don't tell you, I told you that, okay? I'm still streaming on both. But it is true that having more people on Twitch is good for a whole bunch of things, right? Obviously, videos on YouTube, amazing. Streaming, kind of better to have more views on Twitch, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, if you don't mind, like, go over there. By the way, there's gonna be literally a stream in a few hours after you see this video, and the announcement to the stream was linked at the top right, at the beginning of the video. So yeah, that's it. We're playing Final Fantasy 14 again. I do have something nice planned for this winter, and I'm not gonna tell you yet. And so yeah, of course, you can also go to my other channels. Of course, I have the reaction channel, which I always like to call the reaction gaming channel. Currently, just reaction channel. In fact, currently more like a Skibidi Toilet channel. Those videos are nice, and there's gonna be more soon. You can watch those. There's gonna be the like Final Fantasy edits gonna be there as well, and like other game stuff in the future as well. And of course, we have other things like the ASMR channel, which yeah, no, I haven't like uploaded in like 3 weeks because like life happened, but like I will soon. You can go there. You can go on the Twitch. You can even go on my subreddit. Yo, my subreddit! What the hell, Cringe Queen? It's amazing. Anyway, that's that. There's like many things you can support if you wanted to. I just wanted to make this quick video, A, to promote the stream that's gonna happen. Yes, I'm shameless like that. And secondly, just want to talk about this thing to like give my voice as well, because listen, I cannot complain. This channel has blown, don't blow me, has blown up this year from like, at the beginning of the year, we might have been at like 10, 11, 12,000 subscribers. I'm not entirely sure. And now we're like almost 35,000. It's insane. By the like speed this is going, we might be at 40,000, maybe even like 42, 43, 44,000 by the end of the year, which is like way more than I have ever expected, right? And if I go to my like YouTube right now, let me actually do that. If I look, where's my YouTube dashboard? In like the last 28 days, we got 7,892 subscribers. Do you know what that means? That means 28 days ago, this channel was around at 27,000 subscribers. And now we're at 34,734. That's a lot, okay? So I literally cannot complain about growth or anything like that. So I wanted to make this video. Also, yesterday's video was pretty fun. Maybe go watch that one as well. Maybe watch all of the videos, watch all of the streams, and give me all of your mortal possessions. Anyway, I have to go stream soon. I see you then. Bye!